One, two, 1, 2. It's your girl Regine. What it do? What it do? You are now listening to the Bold, the Brown, and the Opinionated Podcast. What's up, y'all? What we talking about today? Let's get into it. Welcome back, my BBO gang. It's your girl Regine, and I know it's been a while, but y'all, I am back today with an episode just for y'all. Everyone who is making new goals for 2020, I'm here for y'all. If you want financial freedom, I'm here for y'all. You want to save more? I'm here for you. So let's get into this episode, y'all. It's all about 20 financial tips for 2020. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm just ready to get right into it. Number 1, and I kind of think this is one of the most important ones. Make a budget and stick to it. This is so important for many reasons. Write down every single expense you have. Every expense that's fixed, meaning rent, gas, lights, water, sewage. If you bought a house, mortgage, gas that goes in your car, make a food budget, stick to it. Every bill you have, literally write it down from top to finish. Let me tell y'all. So here's my budget worksheet. I have garbage. I have my cell phone bill, my auto insurance. I have my credit cards on there. What else I got on this? Groceries, how much I spend on groceries. Write every single expense you have that doesn't really fluctuate. I know grocery is hard, but even if stick to a grocery budget, if you have one, write it all down, stick to it, every bill you have, period. And the easy way to make a budget is, listen, there's printable worksheets you can find online that helps you make a budget, or there's even I have PNC, I have the virtual wallet. They even have budgets that you can do and make for yourself. So that's number 1. Make a budget and stick to it. Okay? All 2020. Monthly, weekly, even if you need a daily budget, stick to your daily budget always. Okay? Number 2, have an automatic savings. I know that sounds hard to believe or hard to do, but listen, if you put $25 every time you get paid into an automatic savings account, you will not miss it. I promise you. If you go to Starbucks, that's how much you spend on Starbucks. If you go out to eat, that's how much you spend out to eat. $25 automatic savings, or even if you could do more, $100, $200, $300, automatically make it go into your savings account. As soon as you get paid, you won't miss it. You won't even notice that it's gone. You can set that up again through your online banking. You can even set that up through your job. If you go into your where you do your bank account and do your direct deposit, it can tell you how much do you want to go into this account. 100%, 75%. Like, you can customize it, and you can say, okay, if you do, I want 90% of my check to go into my account. Then you can say, okay, I want 10% to go into this other account. Boom. Automatic savings. I'm telling y'all, this is the number 1 way to start saving. Automatic savings. It's a blessing for us all, okay? You can set up, like I said, a certain amount to be deposited into your account after every pay, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever is necessary for you. Now, the third thing I have is, this is kind of a little personalized, but it's to have several accounts. Now, I know I probably have too many accounts, but it works for me. But I have, with Virtual Wallet, with the PNC account, I have 3 accounts. My spend account, which is the money I want to spend. I have a short-term savings account. And I also have a long-term savings account. And they are exactly what they mean. Spend, boom, what you can spend. Short term, okay, short term could be 3 to 6 months, boom. And then long term could say 2 to 4 years. Or even if you want to do short term 1 month and long term 3 to 6 months. Whatever works for you. But I say have definitely at least 1 savings account. If you can, have 2. So have several different accounts. Number 4, do not spend money on your credit card. I know I talked about this a little bit in the episode where I talked about how I got my credit score to have 750, but keep your credit cards down 30% and make sure you're paying more than the monthly payment. Okay, if you're only paying the monthly payment of $25 on a $5,000 credit card bill, what is that? That's nothing. You're literally paying interest, if that. Because $5,000, you're paying a lot more interest than $25. So do not spend unnecessary money on your credit card. Number 5, review what you spent the most on last year. So what I did is I went all through November, since I usually do like the month before. So I went all through November and I seen where I spent the most money at. Y'all, I didn't even know I eat fast food this much. Because I really don't. But it's like here and there you pick up something like Dairy Queen. I love their mango pineapple smoothies. Get a mango pineapple smoothie. But that stuff starts to add up. So write down everything you spent your money on last year. Even if you want to do January, write down everything, every unnecessary spending that you did. So January, I spent too much money going out to eat. February, all right, now I spent too much money going out to the club. March, okay, I spent too much money on those Easter pictures. Let me next year take a chill back. That way you can really get to look at a yearly budget and see, okay, I spent way too much money doing this. So now when you're out and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the movies, let's go out. And you're like, remember I spent like $500 last November going out. Let me chill. I don't need to go out this time. You know what I mean? Because when you write down and really get to see how much you spend, you will be shocked. And people always say, where did my money go? Where did my money go? That's where it goes. All those places that are not in your budget. Number 6. This year, okay, so number 6, I actually want to challenge everyone to get your free credit report from each credit bureau. So that is what? TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You get one free one a year. Go to their website and get it. And just see what's on your credit report. Just see what's on there. I know people say they have Credit Karma, which is great too. You have Credit Karma. Look and see what's on your account. And I think everyone should spend the year of 2020 paying off at least one thing on their credit. One bad thing that's on their credit. So whether that's whatever, you might owe Comcast, Sprint, you might have a old medical bill, which you can get those taken off. What else can be? Something that's on your credit that's negatively impacting your credit. I want to challenge everyone to pay off at least one thing. If you can pay off more, of course, do more. But say you owe, I don't know, who do people owe? People owe like what, cable companies and stuff. So say you owe Comcast. I'm just use Comcast as an example. If you owe Comcast $550 for the year, I'm not saying on your first check, go boom, pay it off and then be broke for the rest of the month. No. But at least say, okay, $550, I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide it by 4 or 5 months. What's that, like $55 a month? How much is that? I don't know. But do $550 divided by how much ever long it's going to take you to pay that off and just get it paid off. Okay, that could be something that you actually put into your short-term savings. So you can do an automatic savings of $55 every time you get paid every 2 weeks into that account. And once you get $550, call Comcast and pay it off. I'm challenging every single one of my listeners to pay off one thing in the year of 2020 that is negatively affecting your credit. All right, y'all? Okay, number 7. Set your bills to come out when you get paid. I don't want to hear no one saying, oh, I was late, I got a late fee. I'm not giving no one money that I didn't use. So why would I give the gas company extra $25 because I was late on my payment? No, I'm going to pay you on time and I'm going to keep my extra $25. Boom, $25 I can go into my savings account. Period. So that's what you do. Set up automatic bills to come out. Call, even if you have to call and change your due date. Like I know for the water company, my due date is in the beginning of the month. I like it like that. But say if I wanted it to be the 15th, I would just pay it earlier so that my new due date could be on the 15th. Or I will call and say, can you change my due date, and call them and see what they say. But for instance, I have my gas bill. It's the only utility bill that I have that's due at the end of the month. And that just annoys me. Because I like all my bills to be paid in the beginning of the month. But anyway, so what I do now is I just pay my gas bill early in the month. So eventually the cycle will change to where my bill will be due in the beginning of the month. Simple. And reason why I say automatic payments, especially for credit cards, I like to do automatic payments because if you forget to pay a credit card, y'all, It's horrible. You never, 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 ever, 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 ever want to be late on your credit card bill. So definitely, if you can, make your credit card payments come out automatically so you never forget. I have my auto insurance come out automatically. I have, what else? I don't have my utilities come out automatically only because I know exactly when they're due. But if you're a person that struggles to pay bills, boom. If you know you get paid on the 1st or the 15th of every month, have all your utilities come out on the 15th. So that way when your check gets deposited into your account, boom, they're already paid. You don't have to worry about it. It's simple. Then you don't have to worry about it ever again. Number 8. How to still, okay, so this is what someone asked me on Instagram. How to still save money even after you pay bills. Now, I don't even really know how to answer this because the honest question is, if you have $0 left after you pay your bills every month, that's not okay. I don't think that's not good. Either you need to ask for a raise at work, you need to maybe come up with a second income, but that's not good. Now, if you do your monthly payment, how much you make a month, you subtract it by all your bills and you come up with a surplus, you come up with more money than your bills are, that's good. It's your debt to income ratio. Okay. But if you seriously, you're in negative $300 every month or after every pay, then you either need to get a new job with better pay, ask for a raise, get a second income. But that's the only way you can really have money left over after paying the bills. You have to calculate your bills and subtract how much you make per month from your bills and do it like that. Now, if it's just, okay, I'm negative $25, but that's because I went to Starbucks 10 times. Come on now. Then you know why you don't have money left over after your bills. It's simple. Number 9, stop spending unnecessary money. Stop. Every time you go out to the club, you do not need to get a new outfit. We're not celebrities. We're not rich. We're not rolling in the dough. We don't have millions of dollars. You don't have to get a new outfit every time you go out. Every time your coworkers ask you to go to Starbucks, you don't have to go to Starbucks. Every time your friend asks you to go to happy hour, you don't have to go to happy hour. If you know you have problems saving money and you know you have problems spending money that you don't have, then stop going to the places or stop doing the things that's making you spend those extra money. Now, I know if you have kids, it's different because kids, emergencies happen, things happen, and things happen with cars as well. But that's why you have a savings account for when those things do happen. It's not coming directly out of your check and then you're left with zero money. So that's what I would say. Stop spending unnecessary money. And it's another tip that I use. If I'm invited to the mall, I know you just want to get out of the house. Somebody invite you to the mall. Hey, sis, let's go to the mall. All right, cool. I don't need nothing from the mall. I'm leaving my purse and my wallet at home or in the car. That way, even if I say, oh, this shirt is cute, boom, I don't even have my wallet. I can't even buy it. I don't need it. Period. You don't need it. Think about it. If I'm buying some shoes or something every week, or I'm buying a new purse every week, every month, how many purses, how many shoes do you need? And I love to shop. I know that. But I shop when I can. I shop on the sale rack. I shop on clearance. Okay? I don't spend unnecessary money on things I don't need. How many black pair of boots? All right. I don't know, y'all, because I do got a lot of black pair of boots. But how many black pair of boots do you really need? Or how many brown pair of boots do you really need? How many gold earrings do you need? How many jeans? How many pair of jeans do you need? Think about it. Do I really need this? All right. Number 10. Cash versus card. Should you keep your card on you or should you get cash? This is a hard one. And I think this is another one that's personalized. I personally rarely have cash. Yo, I don't even like withdrawing money out of the ATM because I spend it so quick. Literally, I'll take $100 out on Friday. Come Monday, I'm like, damn, where that $100 went? And I can't even think of where it went because it's cash. So I'm like, dang, did I get gas with that money? Did I go to Sam's Club? What did I do with that money? Where me, I like to swipe my card because on my card, I can log into my online banking and I can see exactly where that $100 went. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did get gas. That was $30. Oh yeah, I did order some Pizza Hut. All right, that was $20. You know what I mean? All right, that's $50. Whereas cash, you don't know where it went. I don't know where it went when I have cash. So I say card, but it's all personalized. If you feel like you swipe your card too much and you know if you have cash, you'll save it more, then by all means, use cash. That's a personalized one. Okay, number 11. Pay off whatever you can first. And this is something I need to tell myself because, y'all, my renter's insurance is $16 a month. And the entire year of 2019, I paid $16 a month. And I'm just like, what sense does that make? Like, why wouldn't I just pay that off in January and be done with it? Why have a monthly payment on something that doesn't need to have a monthly payment on? You know what I mean? So this is what I'm going to do. $16 a month is what, $200 a year. So in January, when this episode airs, I'm paying off my renter's insurance. So you have some small bills, like renter's insurance is one. And if you could pay off your car insurance in one lump sum per year, you actually save money too. Like when me paying off my car insurance, it won't be my renter's insurance, it won't be the full $16 a month. It equals out to be like $12 a month, was saving me, like $56 a year, which, it might not be a lot, but shoot, $56 come around Christmas, that's a couple Christmas gifts, okay? So yeah, don't pay off whatever you can first. I'll pay off my renter's insurance. If you have the money to pay off your car insurance in January or February, pay off your car insurance for the entire year. That way that monthly, you'll get more per month with that. Okay. Number 12. Now I hope my listeners, y'all, if y'all got a job, which I hope everyone has a job, I hope that you are investing in your 401k. I know we're young, and I know it may not seem, I have I'm 25. I'm not going to retire until I'm 65, if I'm not retired early. So how many years is that? 40 years. I got 40 years until I retire. Make sure you're investing in your 401k. It's so important. In 40 years, and then your company matches it. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Invest in your 401k. Invest in your retirement. I know it's 40 years from now. I know you might hit the lottery. I know money might fall from the sky in 2025, whatever. Make sure you're investing in your 401k. Even if you're like, oh, I'm not going to be at this job for a long time. It doesn't matter. You can take your 401k and you can take it to your next job. Okay? It's so important. A lot of people my age, I'm starting to realize, are not investing in their 401k. And to me, it doesn't make sense. If your job matches you 5%, then boom, only do 5%, y'all. 5% of your check. You are not going to miss. I'm telling you, that's one night at the movies. You're not going to miss it. And then they're giving you 5%. So that's 10%. Come on. Invest in your 401k. It's super important. And then also, if you can, I do recommend getting a Roth IRA. It's something that I will be opening in 2020, hopefully before my 26th birthday, because that's something that I want to do before I turn 26. So my birthday is February 12th, so I have a month and 12 days to get that done. But I am going to get it done, y'all, because in my finance class I took in college, listen, I know y'all got a 401k and that's for retirement, but my Roth IRA, that's going to be where I'm going to buy my island. I'm going to, purchase my beach house on the beach somewhere, and that way you can live off your 401k and live lavish off your Roth IRA. And if y'all want an episode on what a Roth IRA can do for you, I'll do that too. I don't want to really get into exactly everything what a Roth IRA is and a traditional IRA, but I do recommend some type of investment account. Okay. And then number 14, do not open up any new debt. Unless you're going back to school, I don't really see any purpose in opening up a new credit card, getting a new vehicle, unless your vehicle is falling off and it's just, you need to get back to and forth work. But in 2020, y'all, let's not open up any new debt. Like I said, unless you're going to school, it's just simply not necessary. You don't need a Victoria's Secret credit card right now. You don't never need a Victoria's Secret credit card. You don't need a TJ Maxx and Marshall's credit card. Come on, y'all. Don't open up any new debt. So, number 14, again, you do not need to open up any new debt. No, let's say no. Just say no to new debt in 2020. Remember in elementary school when they used to have the shirts that say, just say no to drugs. So, just say no to new debt in 2020. Okay, number 15. Write down your financial goals. So if you have anything that you're working towards, I want to buy a house in 2021 and I need $20,000 for this down deposit on this house I want. Seriously, write it down. Look at it and see it every day. If you got an office or you got a cubicle, you got a desk at work, literally write down $20,000. Calculate it. $20,000. Let me see. $20,000 divided by 12 is $1,666. Divide that by 2 is $833 every 2 weeks. Now I know for some people, yes, that's a lot of money. But if you want to get $20,000 and you want that house come 2021, you're going to do what you have to do to get that $800 every 2 weeks or get that $1,666 every month. Whether or not you got to go out and get a new job, whether or not you got to ask your boss for a raise, write down and look at that figure every day and make sure it's in your budget to do. Don't think of some wow number that's crazy ridiculous, like 20,000. That is a lot. Maybe you can do that. Maybe, okay, I can't do $1,600 a month. That's way on my budget. Okay, but let's make it a 2-year goal. Boom, $800 a month, $400 per check, $20,000. Now you got a new house for you and your family in 2 years. Long-term savings. All right, y'all. Write them down. Even if, okay, let's say you don't want to buy a house come 2022. Say, in 2020, I want to save $2,020. 2020, I want to save $2,020. Boom, $2,020 divided by 12. See what you need to save per month and get it done. Automatic savings, like I said in the beginning. It's simple. Write it down. Look at it every day. And even this is what you can do to make yourself look better. You can say, okay, I'm going to save $2,000 this year. Each month, subtract it. Okay, y'all, now I only need $1,500. Boom, now I only need $1,000. Come November, you might even have it paid off early. Write down all your financial goals. Just like, you write down everything you want to do. I want to travel to 6 states this year. I want to get out the country 2 times. Write down your financial goals too. Write them down. See, if you want to pay off your car this year, pay off your car. You can do it. Write it down and get it done. I'm telling you, even Oprah says when you write down your goals, you get them done. You get them done quicker. That's a fact. That's a proven fact. Auntie Oprah, she don't lie. Okay. Okay, now this is for people who don't want to save. So if you're a person who sees your savings account, you're like, okay, I'm getting a little bit of money. Let me reward myself. No, that's not really what savings account is about. So if you're the type of person where you don't want to see your money, what you can do is you can open up an online bank account where your money automatically goes into that online bank account, and maybe you check it once or twice a month. Now, don't make it a bank like PNC Bank or Citizens Bank, Dollar Bank. Don't make it a bank that's so accessible to you. Make it like a credit union, something that's like all on the other side of town, or even just simply an online account. If you do an online account, put money in it every month. You don't have that money coming in, so you can't there's no debit card that comes with it. It's simply a savings account. So that way you can't go get money out. You don't even see the money, don't miss it. Like I said, check it here and there. So I think that's a good one. Number 16, open up an account you can't see separate from everything else that money automatically gets deposited into. Number 17, again, this is another one. Just say no. If you don't have the money to go somewhere, do not go. If there's a trip coming up, I know people for their birthday, they want to go somewhere and you want to get invited. You have all these friends and they want to invite you somewhere. Every time there's a birthday and you feel obligated to go. If you have to go into your savings account, or you have to even empty out your savings account, or you have to miss a bill to go on this trip, it's not the trip for you, y'all. In 2020, this is the year for you. 2020 is the year of clarity, y'all. If you want financial freedom and financial literacy in 2020, say no. It's not going to hurt. If you have a friend or family member that's upset about you not going somewhere when you're trying to work on your finances, then they're not the friend or family for you. You can love everyone from a distance. Trust and believe. So just say no, y'all. If you don't got the money to go, if you don't got the money to buy it, that's another thing. I know Some of these online boutiques, they have quad pay where you can make payments on it. If you have to make payments on stuff, you don't need it. You just do not need it. Okay. The end number 17, just say no. If you don't have the money to go, don't have the money to buy, just say no, y'all. Number 18, do not spend your money before you get it. Yes, I said do the automatic savings, the automatic bills, boom. But if you know you're getting paid a certain amount every 2 weeks and you literally calculate everything you need to buy until you have $0, I don't really look at that as a good thing to do. Cause you're leaving room in your life for no mistakes. So if I budget $30 off for gas, when I write it down before I get paid, and I actually spend $35, like now you're negative $5. So do not spend your money before you get it. Okay, that was 18. Number 19. This is what I do. So every Thursday before I get paid, no matter how much I have in my account, whether it's $2, $20, $200, I automatically take it and I put it into my savings account Thursday night, because I feel like I'm going to start fresh tomorrow morning with a fresh pay, a full pay. And it's just the small things. Yeah, it might be $2 or $3 here, but every dollar counts and every dollar makes sense and every dollar adds up. So on Thursday night, the night before you get paid, you look in your account and you're like, okay, I got a couple little dollars. Don't go out and spend it. Just take that little bit of money and save it and put it in your savings account. Trust me, in the long run, it'll add up. Okay, $10 every 2 weeks. It might not be a lot on top of everything else you're saving. Come on, y'all. It's the little things. Lastly, number 20. This is something I do, and I do tell my friends and family to do this because it works for me. I even out my paychecks. Meaning, so if you get paid, even if you get paid $850 every 2 weeks, and you can live off of $800, take that $50 and just live off that. My mom always taught me, Regine, the more you make, the more you spend. So if I rewire my brain into thinking, okay, I'm only getting paid $1,000 every 2 weeks, that's what I can live off of, then I will maximize my savings. And honestly, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all want to go back through? 1, make a budget and stick to it. 2, automatic savings account. 3, open up several different accounts for short-term savings and long-term savings. Do not spend money on your credit card. Keep it paid down 30% or less. Review what you spent in 2019. Pay off at least one thing in 2020. Set your bills to come out automatically. I told you how to still have money left over after paying your bills, whether you need another income, ask your boss for a raise, or just get another job. Number 9, stop unnecessary spendings. 10, cash versus card. It's up to you. I like card. That's my preference. Pay off whatever you can first. Don't let any lingering bills keep lingering. Like my renter's insurance, I'm going to pay it off this year. 401k, super, super important, y'all. Invest in your retirement. Roth IRA. Again, if you need to know more information about a Roth IRA, I got you. I'm your girl. Open up account that you can't see. Write down all your financial goals. Just say no. If you don't have the money to buy it, don't get it. Don't spend your money before you get it. And then if you have money left over on Thursday night, put it into your savings account and even out your pay, y'all. And that's all I got for y'all today. Again, this was 20 financial tips for the year 2020. I hope that you learned something new today. I hope that you share all this information with your friends or family, even if you didn't learn something. And it's your girl, y'all. I'm back, y'all. This is the Bold, Brown, and Opinionated podcast. And I know I was gone for a while, but I'm here to give y'all everything. I'm so excited for this new season. Check me out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. Your girl, y'all. Listen, 2020, this podcast shit, I'm taking over. Peace and love. Lastly, I want to encourage my listeners to be all that you were meant to be with your boldness, to love the skin that you're in with your brown, glowing melanin. And remember, just because you're opinionated does not mean you're angry, so never be afraid to have an opinion. And before I go, please follow The Bold, The Brown, and The Opinionated Podcast on Facebook and Instagram for all your podcast updates. And until next time, my BBO gang, deuces.